The grave outside the door. Part 2. The mark of the Pehredaar. They say, you can leave a cursed place, but a curse never leaves you. Abdullah thought the nightmare ended when their car hit the paved roads of the city. He thought the heavy, stagnant air of that Punjab mansion was 100 miles behind him. But as he lay in his apartment, the silence began to change. It wasn't the peaceful quiet of a sleeping city. It was the suffocating silence of a predator holding its breath in the corner of the room, watching, waiting for the light to die. He stumbled into the bathroom, the smell of damp earth and rotting jasmine suddenly filling his lungs. He splashed cold water on his face, desperate to wash away the lingering grime of the village. But when he looked up, the mirror didn't show his face. It showed the doorway behind him. Standing in the throat of the hallway was a silhouette that defied logic. 7 feet of raw, looming shadow. No head, no face. Just a towering mass of ancient malice draped in the rags of another century. The Pehredaar hadn't stayed at the grave. It had hitched a ride in his shadow. A voice that sounds like grinding stones, whispering, "Cars tera, car seta." The team's audio engineer isolated a clip from the corrupted footage. They shot at the mansion. What they heard stripped the color from their faces. It wasn't digital interference. It was a rhythmic, guttural chant in a dialect of Punjabi that hasn't been spoken since the empires fell. The translation was a death sentence. The debt is not paid in gold. It is paid in the final breath. They realized too late. The grave outside that front door wasn't a tomb. It was a lock. The Pehredaar, the guardian, was never meant to keep people out. It was summoned centuries ago to keep something unspeakable in. By kicking that doll and mocking the symbols, Abdullah hadn't just invited a ghost. He had snapped the seal on a cage. The headless figure isn't hunting them out of spite. It's hunting them because it needs a new anchor. If they can't restore the seal, they will just die. They will become the new foundation of that grave. Abdullah pulled back his shirt, his skin cold as ice. There, blooming like a dark flower over his heart, was a black, bruised symbol, the mark of the Pehredaar. It pulses with every second that the house stands empty now, but the locals refuse to pass its gates. They say the scratching has stopped coming from the grave outside and has started coming from the inside of the front door. Something is reaching for the handle. If you feel a sudden chill in your hallway tonight, do not turn around. If you feel the smell of damp earth in a dry room, it's already too late. Backdoor Hauntings. Subscribe before the lights go out.